Just for a moment, stop. Stop trying to make your point. Stop trying to be heard. Take one deep, slow breath in and out. I want you to notice the tension you might be holding in your jaw, in your shoulders, in your chest. This is the physical cost of trying to force yourself into a conversation. Does this scene feel familiar? You're in a meeting or at a family dinner. You have something important, something you know is valuable to say. You wait for a gap, you open your mouth to speak, and you're immediately interrupted. Or worse, they seem to listen. They nod, but their eyes are vacant. You can feel it. You're invisible. You're unheard. So what do? You do what feels natural. You try harder. You talk faster, a little louder. You repeat your point, phrasing it in 5 different ways. You feel yourself leaning forward, your energy becoming more frantic, more desperate. The more you push, the further away they seem to drift. It's like screaming into a void, and the only echo is the sound of your own frustration. Why does this happen? It's not because your ideas are bad. It's because of a principle called psychological reactance. Our brains are wired to resist being controlled. It's a primal defense of our autonomy. When you speak from a place of desperation or force, the listener's brain doesn't hear your words. It feels your pressure. It automatically switches from listening mode to defense mode. Their mind is no longer open to your idea. It's busy protecting its own freedom to disagree. Now think about someone you deeply respect, someone whose words carry weight. Do they shout? Do they repeat themselves endlessly? Probably not. They likely speak with a certain stillness, a calm confidence. This calm is not passive. It's a signal. It tells the listener's brain, there is no threat here. This creates psychological safety. It opens a space where ideas can be explored, not just defended against. So, how do we get there? It starts with small, deliberate actions. Let's call them micro-calibrations. First, embrace the pregnant pause. Before you speak, take one deliberate breath. Don't rush to fill the silence. When you do speak, and you make your point, stop. Pause for 2 full seconds afterwards. This space is not empty. It's magnetic. It's an invitation. It pulls the listener in and gives your words time to land. Second, become an inquirer, not a declarer. Forceful statements can feel like attacks. Questions, however, feel like collaborations. Instead of saying, this is the wrong way to do it, try asking, I'm curious, what might be the unseen consequence of this approach? You aren't telling them they are wrong. You are inviting them to look closer with you. Third, listen louder. This sounds like a paradox, but the most effective way to be heard is to first make someone else feel truly heard. Don't just wait for your turn to talk. That's not listening. That's reloading. Actively listen. Put your own agenda aside for a moment and try to inhabit their perspective. Then summarize their point back to them. So if I'm understanding you correctly, your main concern is X. When people feel seen and validated by you, their defense is lower. They become infinitely more likely to offer you the same courtesy. Fourth, compress your message. Desperation creates rambling. Confidence creates clarity. Before you enter an important conversation, ask yourself, what is the one sentence that captures my entire point? Know that sentence. Lead with it. It's your anchor in a sea of conversational noise. These are all powerful techniques, but they are just tools. The real change is deeper. It's an internal shift. And this is the most important piece of advice I can give you. The moment you stop trying to be heard is when you untangle your self-worth from their validation. You stop needing to be heard because you already hear yourself. Your own validation is enough. You speak not to convince, but to contribute. You offer your perspective as a gift with an open hand, not as a demand, with a clenched fist. And the paradox is, when you no longer need them to listen, they can't help but lean in. Your presence becomes centered. Your silence becomes more compelling than their noise. So the next time you feel that familiar frustration rising, that hot urge to push harder, remember this feeling, this quiet power. Let go, stop trying, take a breath. Create space, listen first. Speak from a place of quiet confidence, not loud desperation. The moment you stop fighting for the stage is the moment they give you the spotlight, simply because your stillness is more interesting than all the chatter in the world. Just slow down, your voice is already there, it's just waiting for the quiet to finally be heard.